Okay, I am going to do a real quick video on how to get started with the Bulbazar, and then I'm going to do a time lapse where I finish it. Bulbazar is an interesting one because when you look at the picture on Mr. Street's Geeky Graphs, you're going to see that it's landscape oriented. So in the end, the picture is going to be oriented like this. That does not change where the X and Y axis is. This is still the Y axis and this is still the X axis. So as we graph, we're still starting at the origin and working to the left and right first, and then working north and south. If you're making your own grid at home, because you can't print this one, it looks like we're going from positive 19 on the y-axis to negative 19 on the y-axis, and positive 14 on the x-axis to negative 14 on the x-axis. You can make this with your own graph paper as well. So I have actually printed this because I like to work and cross things off as I go. The way this works is I'm going to connect all these points together and then I'm going to lift my pencil off. So the first one is -7, -1.5. So I'm going to go -7, -1.5. I'm going to put a point right there. I'm going to cross off that I plotted that point. And then I'm going to go to -8, -4. I'm going to take my straight edge. It doesn't have to be a ruler. I'm going to connect those 2 points. Okay, I'm going to cross off that I did it. -8, -5. All right, well, that one's right next door. I'm just going to draw that line. -7, -9, -7, -9, all the way down here to, I'm glad that it skipped counting by 1. I'll take my straight edge. And I'm going to connect that. Sometimes students will try to plot them and then do all the connecting. Sometimes you lose track of where you're supposed to be going. So I always do it in order. -5, -11. All these are in the third quadrant. And I'm going to connect that with my straight edge. Cross off that I did it. -1, -14. Right here. Now don't get confused. This dark line is the axis. This is the 0 and this is the 0. So this is -1, -14. I'm going to connect that. And then I'm going to cross it off. And then we're going over here into the fourth quadrant, which is 3, -13. So I go to 3, -13. Double checking it just to make sure I have it right. Bring my straight edge in. And I'm going to cross that baby out over here. And I'm going to 6, -7, 6, -7. And I'm going to take my straight edge and connect those. And 3, 2, 3. Oh, we're going up into the first quadrant. Almost got me there. 3, 2. Oh, they tricked me there. So we're going to +3, +2. Into the first quadrant. And then finally 2, 3, 2, 3. Cross it off that I did it. Okay, so now with this stop, I'm going to pick my pencil up. I'm going to the next line. I'm going back to the origin, and I'm going to go to -7, -9. Now, I already have a point there, which is okay. What we're doing now is we're going to connect a new line to it. So I'm just going to cross that out because I already did it. And then my next one is -8, -11, which is, let me make sure, -8, -11 right here. So I got to connect this line here at -7, -9. And then I'm going to cross that out. And then -5, -11. I already have one there. So all we're really doing here is making part of Bulbazar. And that is where it says to stop. I pick my pencil up. So I would just continue down. Now, when I end up looking at Bulbazar, I'm actually turning it this way. So when you're looking at the photo of Mr. Street's Geeky Graphs, the actual colored in, finished picture of Bulbazar is going to be turned horizontally. But as you're graphing it, you're really graphing it like this, so don't get thrown off. I am going to do a time lapse. I'm going to go ahead and finish it and film myself doing it, and I will post that as well.